Hello everyone, I am YaKeecha Sartor with Lady Armor Jewelry. Thank you for joining me for this week's edition of Winning Wednesday. Every Wednesday, I endeavor to come to you to give you a little bit of inspiration to get you over that midweek slump. So today, my topic to you is get in sync. I remember when my husband and I, on one of our anniversary trips, we actually went whitewater rafting. And we got in the boat. It was my husband and me with some other couples, people that we didn't know. But we were going rafting together. And we got in the boat. We had our coach in the boat that was telling us what to do. Our guide that was in the boat telling us what to do. And so everybody got in. We were excited. We got our instructions. And so we went to launch out into the river. So we got in the river and launched out. And then something weird started happening. We started going, she was saying, row, row, and we were rowing into circles. We were going around and around in our raft in circles, and we couldn't figure out what. Did she say, stop? We would stop, and she'd say, row again. Then we would row in circles, and we were not going forward. We were not going back. We were staying in our position, rowing in circles. And she was trying to figure out what in the world is going on. So she said, stop. So then somebody said, maybe if we count, because some people were up and other oars were down. And somebody said, give us a 1, 2, 3 count. So she said, okay. So she said, 1, 2, 3, row. 1, 2, 3, row. And we started to move, but we still were going in circles. And then she recognized that most of the men were on the left side of the boat and the women were on the right side of the boat. So it didn't matter what we were doing. We were out of sync because most of our strength was on one side of the boat and the other side was not as strong as the left side. So she said, okay, she moved some of the men. So we had a good balance of men and women on the left and right side of the boat. And then she said, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, row. And guess what? We started moving forward. The problem was not who we were with. The problem was not the activity that we were doing. The problem was that we were out of sync. At first, we were out of sync in our rowing. Everybody wasn't rowing the same speed. Everybody wasn't rowing with the same intensity. Everybody wasn't rowing to the same timing. So once we figured out our timing, then we still weren't getting anywhere because we were out of balance in our strength. Some were pulling more weight than the others. Some were trying harder than others. And we realized, let's balance out the boat. But once we got everyone balanced out, guess what? We made progress. We did not have any more problems the rest of our trip. We were able to raft down the river, and we had a very nice time. It was a great time on the river, first time experience whitewater rafting. So my advice to you today is, if things seem to be out of whack, if you're rowing, but you seem like you're not getting anywhere, like you're going in circles, you're increasing your intensity, still in circles. You're stopping, still in circles. You're reevaluating your timing, you're still spinning in circles. It doesn't matter if it's in your finances, in your relationships, in your career, in your home, or your education. If you are out of sync or out of balance, stop. Reevaluate your situation and get in sync. Because once you get in sync, that's when you'll make progress. Once you get in sync with your spouse, that's when you'll make progress in your home. Once you get in sync with your budget, that's when you'll get in sync and move forward in your finances. Once you get in sync at school and your education with your employer, that's when you will begin to move forward. So if you're having a problem making progress in what you're doing, my advice to you is to get into sync, get going, and win. God bless you. Thank you for joining me for this week's edition of Winning Wednesday. And like I always like to end every episode, in the words of Zig Ziglar, you were born to win. But in order to win, you must plan to win, prepare to win, expect to win, because you were born to win. God bless you. God loves you. I love you. And I will see you next time on my next episode of Winning Wednesday. Bye.